Changed at your bank.
Well, if you're not taking one simple step, you might be. Emily Wright has more.
These days, who doesn't want to earn more money? One place you can do that is in a savings account. But if you're not paying attention to your interest rate, you might be losing out.
Put simply, your interest rate is the initial determining factor when it comes to your annual percentage yield. That's also known as your APY. That's the annual rate of return on your money at the bank. Basically, the higher the rate, the more money you earn.
So what's your rate? Don't know? Well, before you look, check this out.
According to the FDIC, the average interest rate on savings accounts is 0.08%. That's not great, but some of the largest financial institutions pay as little as 0.01%. That's not right.
An easy search on sites like GoBankingRates.com shows banks like Ally at the top of the list, with one of the highest rates of return at a whopping 1.90%.
When it comes to value, online banks were among the top picks of our editors in our Best Banks of 2018 report.
So what's the deal there? We went to the source to find out.
As an online bank with no physical branches, we're able to pass that savings back to our customers through consistently competitive rates. And that's our goal, help our customers make their savings work harder.
Okay, but do those little percentage points really make a difference? Let's do the math. According to the FDIC, the median balance in U.S. savings accounts is around $5,000. At 0.01% interest, you'll earn a whopping 50 cents. In an account that offers a higher yield like Ally's at 1.90%, you'll earn closer to $100. It's estimated that American consumers are missing out on over $50 billion of interest they could be earning every year.
When it comes to your money, it should be payback time. Do a little research and look for a bank that will pay you a consistently competitive rate on your savings and provide outstanding customer service and leading digital and mobile capabilities.
I'm Emily Wright.
And thanks to Ally Bank for that information. And for more information, visit ally.com.